Restore love forth! 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 Restore love forth!
Sure, my name is Jeremy Kauffman. I'm a student at UCLA Law, and I'm going into my second year there. And I'm one of the co-organizers for the LA version of a national protest movement.
We are here because our government has constructed a massive surveillance system. We are here because that construction was done entirely in secret.
So recently, the first thing we learned was that the government was collecting everybody's cell phone records. It's a log of every single person's phone calls, the dates, times, where the call initiated, and we realized that you can actually learn an incredible amount of information about individuals, groups, and societies.
Today is the 4th of July, and this is the birth of our nation, so it's the perfect time to be standing up for our Constitution. And instead of just celebrating the rights that we have, we need to also fight for the ones that are at stake right now. And it doesn't matter who you are, if you're left, right, in between, libertarian, independent. It doesn't matter if you've had a personal experience with your own self being targeted. It's an issue for every American.
You know, I don't have any personal stories. I mean, I've never been the target of surveillance so far as I know. But again, we have no idea, right? I will say, though, I have a historical example of surveillance. When Martin Luther King Jr. gave his I Have a Dream speech in Washington, he immediately rocketed to the top of the FBI's threat list and became a target for surveillance. They bugged his house, they bugged his churches. Then they tried to use the information they learned, that private information, to discredit him. They were actively calling him a hypocrite. So that's my story for people, is that we know it happens. We know that governments surveil political enemies or people that are threatening institutions. And the institution that Martin Luther King was threatening was the institution of segregation. And a lot of people have been sort of thinking about this as the one-time thing that this group does, the one-time thing, the one-time expression of public anger, and that's not even remotely true. This is the beginning, this is the catalyst of a never-ending movement until we regain our right to privacy.
We cannot take even a passive part in this surveillance program. We've got to make it stop, and we will make it stop. This is only the beginning. Thank you.